Hello guys. Um, I wanted to make a video just kind of recapping and putting a bow on the whole preparation for Seville, special events, talking a little bit more instead of doing a gameplay, talking a little bit more of my thoughts and some things that I would like to share. Just I think it's valuable. I didn't really win any any I didn't really reach top 8 or anything like that, but I'm still happy with my performance. So I think there is value to it. So a little bit more of background check. Like last year, I went to Seville and I ended up placing 177, which was pretty cool. I was playing Slowking. I ended up 4-2-2, and I got to play on the stream, which was pretty cool. I didn't really want to play in this year, and the main reason was when I left 1 year ago the stream. I was pretty euphoric. I was pretty happy. It kind of threw off. Like I can't complain, of course. It was pretty cool, a pretty good experience. But I felt pretty off balance. Like I was pretty hyped. I didn't really care anymore about my performance. And I ended up losing on stream, became 4-1-0, and then I end 4-2-2. Don't make day 2. Um, but overall, last year was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I was playing Slowking, and it's still one of my favorite decks. And I mean, I played it because there was no bench protection at the time for a little gap, so I couldn't really play. And I keep trying to play Slowking right now, but with Shaymin existing, like I cannot play Slowking to a major tournament and then be completely blocked by Shaymin. So that's mainly why I didn't do Slowkings back to back. But yeah, like right now, the goal and the goal from the previous tournament was to be the best placing Slowking. It didn't really happen last year. And right now the goal was to still be the best placing Grimmsnarl and do a little bit better than last year. Which, I mean, it happened, the being better, but the best placing it didn't. And I understand it's more people playing the deck, so it was a bit harder. But yeah, like, and why did I play Grimmsnarl? Mainly because right after Seville last year, I picked up Grimmsnarl. I was one of those players that bought the cards pretty expensive right when it launched with the deck. I like Grimmsnarl a lot. I like it a lot. And then I played some Grimmsnarl, Tango, a little bit of Gardevoir, a little bit of Dragapult. But Grimmsnarl, I know. It's one of my favorite decks from the more powerful ones. I know there's Froslass Munkidori, but I didn't really click with the deck. Froslass Munkidori was something that I played before. I played with Uxie at the time, around Surging Sparks. I played with Uxie, and I liked that deck a lot. But I didn't really have any preparation with only Froslass Munkidori. I didn't really clicked with the deck, so I was like, okay, I will not play Froslass Munkidori. I will play Grimmsnarl and try my best with Grimmsnarl. So the list, what does it have in special? It has no retreat lock, because I didn't really feel it was that powerful with so many pennies, 2 rows. Not really switches, but the opponent had always some option to do that. So I didn't really want a retreat block. It has bench protection, which I felt was completely necessary against the Zorwarks, the Wellsprings, and it came up. It came up in the round. What more? 3-3 Froslass, which became, I think, the norm. The last change was the -1 Evo +1 Budew. I have 5 searches, Pokemon searches. Okay, I mean 5 items and 4 stadiums. The 8 energy, which always puts you on edge to not discard any, but I didn't really. I know I choose 8, and I can't really complain. And I don't think it's anything more about. I mean, the Tatsugiri, like, I was playing against opponents and they were like, oh, you don't have that Tatsugiri. And I was like, no. I didn't really. Maybe I didn't test it enough, but no, I didn't play the Tatsugiri. I know it's in some lists, but yeah. And how were the matchups? Overall, pretty good. No Absol Kangaskhan, which was, I mean, good. I was expecting a little bit of at least 1 round or 2, and I played against a lot of Dragapult. So let's do a little bit of a recap of each round. So, first round, Dragapult Dusknoir. Expected. Last year, I also started against Dragapult Dusknoir, and I was able to win it. I did everything I wanted. It became 2-0. I did everything I wanted. Round 2, I played against Flareon, Leafeon, and all that. I mean, both games were pretty close. Like, first game, I Lillie, and I needed like an Ursaluna or a Monkey Energy, something like that. And I didn't get anything, so I ended up losing. Second game, also that, like I needed boss and everything. I ended up having boss in hand, but I Arven for counter catch, and that's not okay. And looking back, I can't really complain. I mean, of course, I was a little bit pissed with myself, not seeing that I have boss in hand, that my hand wasn't that big. And I started picking up the things, like then he asked me, oh, how do you do that? And I was like, I haven't for counter catcher. No, you can't. 3-3 prizes. So yeah. I didn't really want to call the judge and was like, because I already picked up my things, like, I don't know how many damage counters my monkey had and everything. It was really like a wake-up call, like, you had boss in hand, why did you Arven for counter catcher? And also a wake-up call to check the prices, wake-up call to do the things twice in your head. So yeah, I had the loss and couldn't really complain because I made some mistakes. Third round against Greninja, I did everything I wanted. I had Shaymin. Fourth round, I lose, I win, I lose. Fifth round, I win, I lose, I win. And in sixth round, I think I win, I lose, and then we don't have any time. Like this 4 to 6 round, it was such a weird state because either I did everything or my opponent did everything. So it wasn't really a fun game because we were either having the most setup and the opponent did nothing. But yeah, I ended up losing against a Dragapult, which was terrible. I'm not supposed to. And put me on edge because like losing round 4 and round 2, I needed to round 5 to round 8 not play against any Mega Absols. or if I do, I need to tie. And then in round 6, I tied against the Dragapult, and I was like, okay, man, I will play against the Mega Absol Kangaskhan. Ended up playing against Okidogi, which was a bit of a surprise. Yeah, but it's a local player, so it's pretty cool. We were both in a position that we needed to win both. And playing against Okidogi, I never played against Okidogi, but it has an ability, so it was a Froslass Munkidori deck and some Grimmsnarls. And then round 8, I was like, man, please no Mega Absol Kangaskhan, because last year I was playing Slowking, and I also was in this position. I needed to win the last round to make day 2. And then I played against Joltik Box and got completely demolished. So in this year I was like, it's gonna come. Like Mega Absol Kangaskhan is in round 8. And then it was Charizard, and I was like, yes. And I did everything that I wanted. Shaymin protected me against Wellspring. It was pretty cool. And then we still played round 9 that day, and I was completely KO'd from my head, man. Like I understand. Like this round 9, I lost because I am still very inexperienced in these scenarios. Because like my only mirror, I like playing the mirror, but at round 9, man, I was completely destroyed. Like from my head, I was completely outplayed. I didn't do anything from my mistakes, not really. I was playing cards, but I was completely outplayed. And he was cool as a cucumber. Like he was doing everything. He was playing like it was the first round of the day, which is, I mean, fair play to him. But yeah, like this round 9, it was like not really a nail in the coffin, but it was like, okay, I still can do a lot better. I still can improve. And then round 10 to 13, it was already in day 2. I mean, this day 2 was terrible, man, because round 10, I win the first game, and I was like, okay, yeah, Zoroark, I played the game. I played Zoroark like a million times. I know how to win, and I do know how to win. But round 10, first game I win, second game and third game I do nothing. Like my cards can't do anything, and then I ended up losing, which was terrible. Like of course I wanted to win. I want to place higher, but my cards did nothing. And then the same story in round 11. Like I lost 2-0 because I completely bricked. Like I was playing one monkey at a time. Zoroark, like when I was playing against Zoroark, like Shaymin was prized 2 times. Like it was terrible, and I played so bad that I had a bye. I didn't even was expecting to play a bye to have a bye, but it helped me stat pad the the final ranking, which was, I mean, a win is a win, but it didn't feel really good. And then round 13 it was against Honchkrow and Porygon. But to be honest, I don't like to play this deck. Like I think this deck, it's a bad matchup. I usually lose against Honchkrow, but he was a breaking. He bricked and he bricked and didn't do enough. So I ended up winning 2-0, but I still think this Honchkrow is a bad matchup. So yeah, ended up 181, which was pretty cool. Ended up 60 championship points, which, I mean, it's something. It still makes me go to cups, even if I didn't go to a lot this year. I have like 95 points. And won 18 Spanish Phantasmal Flames packs, which were pretty cool. And open up all of them. Ended up pulling the Charizards, not the golden one, like the Chase. And yeah, it was pretty cool. And what were the main takeaways? Like, I understand that I'm still very inexperienced in these scenarios. Like, I'm still very green, still very not really nervous playing, but not used to. And it makes a difference. It makes a difference. I don't think I become very nervous playing, but I ended up, and I feel like I took off my foot off the gas when I reached a certain threshold, and that's a sign. That's a sign that I'm still very inexperienced. Like I reached day 2 and I ended up scribbling on my plate my mat from the excitement. And like last year I played on stream, leave the stream, and I didn't really care what happened. So it was a little bit not really a wake up call, but a conclusion that okay, I'm still very green. I didn't lock in yet from. I can maintain a lock in from the whole weekend. So yeah, and then I mean I still believe that I played better instead of only playing Froslass Munkidori, which I believe it's a stronger deck than Grimmsnarl. But I didn't really know how to play the game. How to play the game with Froslass Munkidori and win. So I believe like yeah, I need to stick with my guns. I know how to play Grimmsnarl, so let's play Grimmsnarl. And yeah, like right now I just want the year to pass so I can go to Seville again. But right now I'm still trying to find the deck to play in perfect order. Like I played with some Stevens Metagross, which I starting to understand why it's not that powerful. Still trying Grimmsnarl, which so far it's like the stronger deck that I tried. Playing Slopbox. And I think my decks need to have a Clefairy. And I think maybe trying to play Grimmsnarl with one Clefairy, one Psychic, and an Energy Switch. Like, if I already play an Energy Switch, it's not terrible, I think. But maybe only one Clefairy, it's terrible. Or not that good, so I don't know. But yeah, like I've been trying to play Slowking, not good enough. I'm still trying to find the deck. But right now, yeah, let's try to win some cups before the end of the year. Try to reach to 200. Only trying now because that's what I did last year also. But it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I hope I understand that like I didn't win or anything, but to reach this goal, and this is a little bit of a diary, just to take note of and look back and try to refocus and show what I did, and maybe it's of value to some people. And let me know if there is any aspect that I could have focused more in preparation, the foods to eat, when to go to the bathroom, and all that. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you take something of value from here. And yeah, I'll probably just keep doing gameplay videos depending of the decks that I want to play. I see that Slowking still pulls a lot of views, so maybe I can try to make Slowking work. So yeah, let's see. Thank you for watching, and see you.